My new sound system costs over $6,000, and it is one of the best sound systems that I have ever heard. On top of that, we got a couple more things that has been done to the Cadillac CTS. You guys could probably name a few before I start getting into it, but let's go ahead and start getting into all the different modifications I've been doing over the past couple of weeks.
I thought a bro nigga said something. Bitches on my line, I told them bitches get.
I finally did my first set of mods to the Cadillac CTS build. This is the Cadillac that is going to be getting the LS swap done in it. Not only is it going to be getting the LS swap, but it is going to be getting a ZF8 HP90 transmission out of a Hellcat. Over the past couple of days, my Cadillac has been in the shop getting a whole new sound system and completely transforming the look and sound of the interior and of course the exterior. Top of the two 10-inch subwoofers we have in the back, we also have 2,000 watt amps. We also have all 9 door speakers done on this Cadillac, including the tweeters up front and all 4 door speakers. And we also have a giant speaker in the back with tweeters right on the side of it. You guys could actually see the 2 speakers in the back over there. They're tucked pretty good. And if you guys own a Cadillac, you know exactly what this head unit is. This is an Alpine, and surrounding it is the metra kit. This kit is over 300 bucks, and on top of this is about 450 bucks. This Alpine head unit is probably one of the best head units on the market. You can control almost everything in the car. You can add a backup camera on it. You can add multiple sensors onto it. I think this one is actually 4-way, so you're able to add 4 different cameras on top of it. It's either 3 or 4, I really don't remember. One of the best things about the setup that I did on the Cadillac CTS is me able to retain the factory Bose shrouding on this. We didn't have to cut anything for this in either of the door speakers, and we didn't have to cut the tweeter box right here. And also in the back, we didn't have to cut anything back there. The only thing that doesn't remain factory is the way the subwoofers look, which is this right here. It takes up the whole entire trunk. Also, we had to put the amplifiers back here, and the factory CTS amplifier actually goes right back in that area, but we added 2 different 1,000-watt amplifiers to power these 2 tins and the full Alpine sound system. And unfortunately, a bird didn't really like the noises, and it doo-dooed on my car. This car looks so good, man. I love the way it came out. This is the best modification that I could have done to the Cadillac, especially with it being a daily driver. Now we have Apple CarPlay. We did every single speaker, the tweeters, all 4 door speakers, the rear speakers, and we added 2 subs in the back. We redid all the stereo wiring, got 2 amplifiers in the back, got rid of the old Bose system, and this whole entire car has completely changed. Like, I mean, when you have a nice stereo system in your car and you're able to do navigation, GPS, stuff like that just by connecting it to your phone, I mean, there's nothing really that tops that at all. The daily driving aesthetic completely changes in every way. So I would advise you guys, if you have an older car, especially if it didn't come with Apple CarPlay or was before that time, I really would advise you guys to go get something like the metra kit, or so like anything like this. Especially if you have a Cadillac, go and get you an Alpine head unit. The Alpine head unit is absolutely good. It is expensive. It's around 350, 400 bucks depending on where you get it from. And if you get the Bluetooth option, that's going to run you about 500, 550. You could probably get it on sale for like 450, but most of the time where I've seen, they're going to be around 450, 500, 550 bucks. So It is pretty expensive, but the head unit is absolutely fire. I think the main selling point for me with the Alpine head unit was how many different types of options it has. So I don't know if regular CarPlay comes with stuff like this. You guys could tell me down below. But let's say I were to do an Uber trip. I could literally just hit the Uber button right there and go on a little trip. I have my settings right there. I have the music. I have the Maps app right there. There's a whole bunch of different options with the Apple CarPlay head units that I think having one in 2025 is just a game changer. And aside from the options that it comes with from factory, I'm able to plug stuff right into Bluetooth. They sell this little Netflix where you can watch TV and stuff on your head unit. And if I just plug it into right here into this USB port, I'll be able to watch Netflix and all that and still have my regular CarPlay features just by connecting to Bluetooth through the head unit. One thing that I was worried about when I was doing the whole entire audio setup, when I was replacing every single speaker, was it going to look factory? Because I really want this to look factory. I think the beige interior in a Cadillac CTS is absolutely timeless. And even the Recaro seats that I got from the Cadillac CTS V, which I'm going to be putting in soon, those are beige too. So this whole interior is still going to be stocked the way it is. And I didn't want any of this to change. You guys can still see it still has the Bose logo on there. And I know you guys are going to be complaining that they are kicker subwoofers, but these things absolutely rock. As you guys seen before, it has a custom box back there. You guys can see all the little dust. If you guys know about subwoofers and you had them before, there's a bunch of dust. And there's a little spider right there. Look at that thing. But these things absolutely rock. They're good enough for a car like this. It's a Cadillac, so you know this is a big, heavy boat, and everything about this thing is just like, it was just built so crazy from factory. On the door, it actually says that the gross vehicle weight is like 4,800 pounds or something. Let me find it. Gross vehicle weight for this car is 4,800 pounds, basically 4,900 pounds. So this is a boat. This is a tank of a car, damn near 5,000 pounds. We're entering Trackhawk territory from factory. So I would recommend kickers. Those are the Kicker L7S that I have back there. They're about $300 depending on where you get them, and if you get them brand new, they're about $300 each, plus the box, which is about $100, $80 depending on who's making it. And other than the sound system, I did get this thing fully tinted all around 5%, so it looks so much better. No more fishbowl with the Cadillac CTS. I just absolutely hate driving a car with no tint on it. I mean, would you really want to be fishbowl in something like this? Honestly, it's a grandpa car, but it's a nice grandpa car at the end of the day. So I wanted to get 5% tint all around. We got 50% on the windshield, and then we did the little strip at the top. And don't mind my horrible choice of parking right here. I parked all sideways and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. We'll be gone soon. Just look how stunning this interior is. Everything about this interior is absolutely perfect. And I think, honestly, this is probably one of the best interiors that Cadillac has ever created. I know the generation that comes right after this, the V3, it has some weird stuff going on in this area right here. But I think the choices that Cadillac made in the late 2000s to early 2010s with the subtle designs with this car and like the beige interior and stuff like that, and this weird kind of carbon fiber-esque little vinyl that they have on here, is just perfect. I think the only thing it needs is a better looking steering wheel. You guys tell me down below, should I get vinyl for the inside of this car for all the little areas that are supposed to be gray? You know that little gray color like right here? Should I wrap that in a different color, or maybe suede? Put suede right there on all those pieces instead of this right here. Should I do suede? I think that'll look cool. I know the next thing that I'm doing is the pillars, the headliner, the moon roof and stuff like that. I'm gonna redo all that with vinyl. I'm gonna do that all myself. I didn't do the radio, the speakers and all that myself. I don't know how to do that shit. Not really that good at electrical. I know how to read a schematic, but fabricating electrical and stuff like that and making a whole entire new sound system, it's pretty crazy. I had to take out the old Bose system that was in here and replace it with a whole aftermarket system. So I'm not fabricating an electrical system for this car. There is a couple things that did get taken off of the Cadillac, as I mentioned before. One of them being the factory amplifier. And we had to actually replace it with this amplifier right here. The actual amplifier is not in the box, but this is the actual amplifier. We did 2 of these 1000-watt amps just to power the subs and the actual speakers, the Alpine speakers itself. Now, this is the factory Bose speakers that come with the CTS and the CTS V. If you guys didn't know, the 2nd generation CTS, I don't know about any other generation, comes with a factory Bose system. These are actually door speakers. This is 2 of them. If we go ahead and open this box right here, that it just have sitting in my garage, and also I had to take apart the factory stuff. So if you guys need any factory parts for the Cadillac CTS and CTS V, I have this right here. You guys can use that. I just went ahead and upgraded this thing to 2 Memphis 1000-watt amps. It's a whole hell of a good upgrade, I'll tell you that. But I do have the factory head unit, the factory amp, and then some factory stuff. These are the actual speakers. They're pretty good. I like them. Could I have upgraded further past the Alpines, these specific ones? Yes, but this is good enough for what I need for right now. I think a lot of this stuff is a major upgrade. Going from the Bose system to the Alpine system was something that needed to happen, especially since the amp was blown. I just took it to the audio shop. They told me the runaround, they gave me the runaround and told me exactly how much it cost, what I could do. I originally just wanted to replace the amp, but I was like, fuck it, let's do a whole system on it. And then at the same time, they also do window tint. So guess what? I said no more fishbowl. I got the tint done. But if you guys want some factory stuff for your setup, go ahead, hit me up on Instagram. I could give you the speakers. The speakers are still good. And then the only thing that's bad is the amp, but I have another amp, a factory one, coming in the mail soon. So if you guys want to buy that off of me, go ahead. I got it for very cheap, so I'll sell all this stuff to you very cheap. Just hit me up on Instagram. Now that we cleared that shit up.
Get out of here. Everybody talking about me shit. I'm just talking me shit.
It's almost nighttime, so a couple hours until I can show you exactly what the new audio system is about. Unfortunately, in my area, they don't like loud noises, so we're gonna have to do this in the middle of the night, but we're going to get a nice audio clip, and I can't show you guys copyrighted music, so I gotta find a song with a good amount of bass, a good amount of vocals, so you guys could actually hear exactly what the CTS is all about now. But while we're right here, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. I told you guys we'll be back whenever it's nighttime and there's not that many people out, and there's not gonna be much less people out than it is right now. It's basically the darkest it's going to get. So found a little tight beat on YouTube. It actually sounds crazy outside of the car.
Everybody in the supercharge, I know we can wait. 7 mil, trying to take it down. The only problems I'm having in life is with why someone well.
If you guys are excited for everything that is going to be happening with the Cadillac CTS build, make sure you hit that like button down below, and make sure, of course, you subscribe. Leave me a comment down below what you guys think about the first round of mods that I did to the Cadillac. It's not a lot, but to me, for a daily driver, this is just absolutely perfect. The sound system is amazing. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you want to see more of this. And I'll talk to you beautiful people later. Y'all have a beautiful day. Next video is going to be out soon. Peace.